teachers engaged by any institution for imparting education and training to CWSN. It was further held that since there is a dearth of rehabilitation professionals or special teachers recognized and registered by the council, the steps should be taken to initiate appointment process within 6 months from the date of this judgment. Now, Lordship, this judgment was delivered in 2021 and we are in 2025. No concrete steps have been taken despite the categorical direction in the judgment. Now, Lordship, is the second order which I have also annexed in this compilation, 21/7/2022. This Honorable Court also recorded in its order of 21 July 2022, where it noticed a communication issued by Under Secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Education, dated 10/6/2022, informing all the states about the acceptance of the recommendation by the RCI, by the department, and urging the concerned states to give effect to the judgment of 28/10/21. In the said notification, the government recommended pupil-teacher ratio as 10:1 for primary level, with one minimum special teacher at least. For the upper primary and secondary level, the ratio prescribed was 15:1, with again one minimum special teacher. It was directed that one school and one minimum special education teacher norms remains intact. However, ad hoc stroke special provisions of itinerant special education teachers under special circumstances may be done in cluster of schools in case of either adequate number of special education teachers not available or school is a single teacher, school having one general education teacher. However, the precondition was that the cluster of schools should not exceed 4 schools and the distance between two allotted schools should not be more than 5 kilometers. It was also directed that the parity of pay and service conditions should be adhered to for special education teachers as then for general education. This order I have annexed at page 7 of this compilation. Now, Lordship, see the third order, 12/3/24. Thereafter, this Honorable Court further directed that all the states should file an affidavit within a period of 4 weeks specifying the number of special teachers who are RCI trained and eligible to be appointed who are presently working on contractual basis under them. The affidavit shall also contain the service conditions, including the pay scale, including number of years they have been working on contractual basis, and steps, if any, taken to regularize their services in imbibing the spirit of the judgment, including number of sanctioned posts. Now, Lordship may see the 7th March order, and I will read this order which is at page 17. Lordship may have page 17 of this compilation because now everything boils down to this last order of 7th of March. Running page 17 of this order. In spite of the judgment passed by this court on 28/10/21 and the direction contained in para 57 of the judgment, and then subsequently these orders of 21 July 22 and 12 March 24 passed by this court, none of the states or UTs have made any appointments on the sanctioned posts for special teachers. In fact, a large majority of states have not even identified the sanctioned posts required in the state, in spite of the fact that now we have figures in each of the states having children with special needs. The figure of children with special needs in each of the states and UTs which we presently have before this court may at present vary, but only slightly. And Lordship can see the staggering number of children with special needs figures of each and every state. In the judgment dated 28/10/21, it was left to the central government to come out with teacher-pupil ratio in such schools with special children, and the ratio which we have given by the central government is 1:10 for primary schools and 1:15 for middle and secondary schools respectively. Once we have teacher-pupil ratio with us, and also the figures as to number of children with special needs in each of the states and UTs, by this time, each of the states and UTs should have at least identified the number of sanctioned posts. Under these circumstances, the following orders are being passed. Now, Lordship may kindly note this thing. This is relevant now. Each state shall come out with notifications with the number of posts that they have sanctioned for teachers who have to impart education to children with special needs. So first step was that there has to be a notification issued by states saying that how many sanctioned posts are available. That was the first requirement. Number 2, words. After the posts have been sanctioned and notified, which shall be done positively within a period of 3 weeks from today, that is on or before 28th of March 2025, these posts need to be advertised in at least 2 newspapers or website of official government orders. So that was the second requirement, that you have to notify these sanctioned posts. Third, orders. Let the selection and appointment be made of qualified stroke competent stroke eligible teachers only. Further, the requirement of RCI qualification certificate also needs to be taken into account for appointment to the post as directed by this court in its judgment dated 28/10/21, as a candidate not having RCI certificate shall be ineligible. So the third requirement was that the post has to be created by given notification, and you have to select candidates who are basically RCI qualified in pursuance of 28/10/21 judgment. Now, Lordship, next. Meanwhile, now this is the second part of this work. Meanwhile, we have been informed that in many of the states and UTs, ad hoc teachers on contractual basis are presently imparting education and taking classes of children with special needs. We have also been informed that in some of the states, these teachers have been continuing for last 20 years approximately. For these reasons, the state shall immediately constitute a screening committee consisting of following: 1. State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. 2. Secretary Education of the concerned Education Department. 3. A nominee of the RCI who will be a competent person having knowledge in the prescribed area. So the second part of order now deals with those teachers who are working on contractual or ad hoc models. We make it very clear that in case there is no disability commissioner available in the state, in that case only he or she shall be substituted by legal advisors also. The next part is important. The screening committee shall examine the case of each of the candidates who have been working on contractual stroke daily wage basis to teach these children, and those teachers who have been found to be competent stroke eligible and qualified to teach shall be given the pay scale of a special teacher. Or should we mark this? That those teachers who have been filtered out and who are working for more than 10 years, 20 years, subject to screening committee screening mallards, they have to given the same pay scale which is of a special teacher or regular teacher mallards. The past experience of these teachers shall be also be kept in mind. However, the mandatory requirement for each of the candidates should be RCI qualification. Further, in case of a person who was already working and teaching for last many years, the screening committee shall also be authorized to consider relaxation of age limit in appropriate cases. Let all of this be complied within a period of 12 weeks from today, which will include the 3 weeks for the unsanctioned posts which we have to be identified. We make it absolutely clear that the benefits of pay scale will only be prospective and not retrospective. That is from the date of their such appointment after selection. They will be appointed against a sanctioned post and shall be given the pay scale which is to be given on that post only. It is also made clear that those states where posts have already been sanctioned would immediately start the selection process. Then there was some logistic problem regarding some northeastern states which I am not running. Now, Lords, you may see my chart, my Lords. So the direction was create a notified post, fill up the vacancies as per RCI qualification, and those contractor teachers who are working, please form a screening committee and filter it out whether they are RCI qualified and give them the same pay scale. So as per the affidavits which were filed pursuant to 7th March order, we have tried to make this compilation which I have just handed over, my Lords. There can be some missing because what some states say that please revert to our 22 affidavits. It's very difficult for us to trace 36 affidavits which are filed prior to 2025, my Lords. So I am not making an adversary, my Lords. States can always filter out that no, we have done this thing. It would be welcoming for everyone, for the court, for me, and for the states also. So if Lordship may see the first state which I got the affidavit is Chhattisgarh. So therefore, Lordship, my suggestion was that can we begin with at least a block of 5 to 6 states in each and every hearing, maybe hearing every day over 1 hour basis, maybe every week for 1 hour basis.
We can do that, no problem.
So that the effective compliance can be ensured, my Lord. That's my only endeavor, my Lord.
Let us start with 5 states who are absolutely lagging behind. Because there are states you say which are in gold font, that they have done something. So once they have started the process, we'll take up their cases later. But those who have been lagging behind, let us identify those states and find out what is required to be done in them.
Let's proceed with the chronological order, my Lord. The first state happens, according to me, my Lord, subject to correction from the state councils, is Chhattisgarh, my Lord.
Chhattisgarh, where is it? Let us.
Now, according to the affidavits which we have received post 7th March.
Today, let us understand this. We have another half an hour before recess. We take up 5 states today which are lagging behind. You just tell me, tell us, which are those 5 states? Other council will leave. We will keep it on every Tuesday at 3:30.
Absolutely.
So that there is a constant monitoring.
So, Lordship, just note.
Which are the 5 states you just point out?
First state would be Chhattisgarh.
First state would be Chhattisgarh.
Second would be Meghalaya.
Meghalaya.
Then Jharkhand. Then Bihar.
Jharkhand, then Bihar,
and then Himachal Pradesh.
Himachal. Very well.
Again, making a statement to caveat that perhaps something is missing, so that states can always.
Well, they will supply the
Yes. So,
provisions here.
yes. If we take.
We will take up these 5 states. Other state council may leave for the day.
Yes. In fact, Lordship, we get
But,
one more
but
thing.
for next Tuesday, you will have to give the particulars of the states where
I can give it right now also. The next 5
you will
lots.
consider on next Tuesday, so that there is no crowding here.
Let's sub the chart to every consumer allowed, so they can also indicate from that in case they are not voted letters.
My lord, in that case, from the last location,
Take it up at 3:30.
My lord.
So that
my lord, in that case, just one submission, my lord. My lord, in that
इसको just switch him off.
case, some.
His voice is breaking. He will disturb court proceedings.
I want to request to take blood. Delhi is not being taken today bloods.
Huh?
Being taken today bloods. I only want to request to take bloods. The lordships, the SLP that is connected here had protected us by virtue of an interim order, saying that the examinations may go on, results may be.
Well, whatever interim order is there, we'll continue. We'll continue. If there is any objection, we just provide it to the amicus.
Delhi. There are 2 applications which have been filed, Your Honor, and that is by one of the examinees who sat for the exam pursuant to the notification which they have challenged. And Your Honor, that SLP claimed to be listed before the partial working bench. And on that day, Your Honor, that order created the entire confusion. And if I may take your lordships to that order sheet. As per that order sheet, there is no stay. No stay was granted. And in fact, as per my understanding of that order, the stay was denied to them. All what the order sheet said was, list the matter on 15th of July when the other facts to this issue are listed. That is the only order. And it's surprising that on 15th of July, what order got under this interim orders to continue. So there is no interim order in that pleadment application and
What is the ROP date you are referring to? During the 19th of June 25. Mr. Parameshwar, please check up 19th of June. Is there any? Because we remember Mr. Gopal Shankar Narayan paid for extension. We said very well, if there is an interim order, that will stand exist.
without the order, it says issue notice, list this SLP along with writ petition numbers also before the regular bench. And paragraph number 3, we do not expect that the results, the examination of TGT SET would be declared till the next date of hearing.
What else is the stay order? What else is this?
By no stretch of interpretation, this can be termed as a stay order. In fact, stay has been denied to them. They must have asked for
No,
stay.
the order says we expect that the results will not be declared.
Your Lordship, why this would have happened is when this came to the list, it was 19th of June, the examination had not. So they must have pressed for stay, and the court had no stay because since the examinations are not, we do not expect that the results to become. So that is stay. The word stay is not mentioned, and by no stretch of imagination can we need a stay in this order, Your Lordship.
Plus the plea was this bloods, that when your lordship's order was there of March 2025, saying that please verify, and which exercise the government of NCT has done.
Mr. Parameshwar, we need to look into this.
Next week.
For the present matter, we will extend it till next Tuesday. But we assure you, this will be the first point that we will consider on next Tuesday, whether it is to be extended further. Right? Let us not lose time on this. Let us just find out the compliances. Mr. Parameshwar, this is understood between bar and bench that next Tuesday, first, we will take up this consideration of interim.
Contempt bylaws in the Haryana matter, bylaws with this.
Mr. Kaushik, one by one, let us allow the amicus to proceed in his own way. One by one, it will be taken up. So today we are only considering Chhattisgarh, Meghalaya, Jharkhand, Bihar and Himachal Pradesh.
Taken NCDT matter, there is an IA also which is at 223523. Let the NCDT respond on that also. That precisely is the point, my point. That's an intervention. Those are the persons, those who are already working for about more than 15 years, and the screening committee is already under consideration examination. Recently, they have come to know that they are going to be dispensed with their apprehension. So they have.
We'll consider that on the next day.
Precisely.
We will consider that.
That's the one I want to bring to the notice.
A small aspect, my lordship, as far as the
Yes.
state of Chhattisgarh is concerned, I have actually filed an IAM, my lordship, and I am representing the RCA.
This would be our ending, my
Please,
lord.
please, IAS, please don't mention now. Let us today take up these 5 cases. Thereafter, Mr. Amicus will notify which of the 5 steps will be taken up on next Tuesday. Let us proceed to the.
Chhattisgarh only, because they have actually entered only 100 posts, my lordship.
Yes.
So I only want to point out that only. My IA is with respect to the Chhattisgarh only.
Mr. Costa, please
All
wait
right.
for your turn.
I,
We'll take it up. Next Tuesday, we'll take up Orissa. Include Orissa and other 4 states.
Delhi or this at least.
Delhi, Orissa and other 3 states. Please inform it. No,
Yeah, agree, Manoj.
leave it to the amicus. We leave it to the amicus. He will choose the states, notify you beforehand, so that you are not unnecessarily required to come to court. Yes. Apart from Chhattisgarh, Meghalaya, Jharkhand, Bihar, Himachal, others may. Yes. Let us come to
You
Chhattisgarh.
may see
Who is for Chhattisgarh?
Chhattisgarh had not filed an
They have sanctioned 848 posts.
So, if Lordship has just note the date of the affidavit, which is 12th of August 2025, pursuant to the 7th March order.
But where is that indicated?
That's in the affidavit, my lord. I'm sorry, we should have indicated the date of the affidavit, but Lordship may take, just noted, the date of filing the affidavit is 12th of August 2025.
12 August 2025.
Yes. As per this affidavit, my lords, the number of sanctioned posts
Is 848,
840 which they have created.
right?
Though the notification talks about a date earlier, no issues on that, my lord. So far they are doing something. Appointment only if RCI qualified. What they say is that yes, we will appoint those persons who are RCI qualified. Contractual teachers, they have not stated any figure how many contractual teachers are working in this affidavit. And then advertisement, they say yes, we will advertise for appointment of RCI teachers. Screening committee, they said yes, they will form. But the problem is the last 2 columns. No appointments done, they say it's awaited. And obviously there is no question of giving pay scale when there is no appointments done. So basically, what they say is that yes, we have created 848, but nothing forward for that.
So one by one, Mr. Nataraj, how many contractual teachers are there?
Contractual exact number यहाँ पे ध्यान दो.
no contract.
I'm sorry. 7th March order makes it very clear that you will have to identify how many of them are working. Why is this figure not coming?
There are no contractual workers except me.
Then say nil.
Yes.
Then say nil. You should not have said not stated.
Will have carried.
We'll record your submission.
Yes. Yes, that is initiative. Kindly record it on it.
This, Mr. Nataraj, column, there are no contractual oblique ad hoc teachers in Chhattisgarh.
I'm told, however, there are block resource persons, but they are not being special teachers.
No, they will not be considered.
Yes. That is just also, let me clarify, because tomorrow nobody should say that yes, there are 248 block resource persons.
No, who are these block resource persons?
Let's say different type of post was.
No, are they RCI qualified?
No.
If they are not RCI qualified, in terms of 7th March order, they don't have any choice. There is, what about the, why do you say appointments are awaited?
Because now we have created 8.
No, if you have issued the notification on 24th September,
Yes, 24th September.
so we are coming to another 24th September
Correct. There are
in 1 month's time. Not even 1 month's time, in 1 week's time.
But the deadlines, two deadlines, sorry to differ. 2 deadlines were given by this honorable court. End of June 25, within that 12 weeks, when everything was to be done, including post and then appointment and then regular pay scale. So merely creating posts will not suffice the judgment of this honorable court. They have to actually implement that June 25 deadline.
Why is it not
You
complete?
issued the notification.
Right? That was 24th September.
24 September.
How many applications did you receive? It should be indicated in the affidavit. We have received so many applications. We have constituted selection committees. Selection committees comprise of ABCD members. We have called them for an interview or any other process. Nothing is there in your affidavit.
We will complete in respect of whatever notification has been issued, we'll complete the selection process at the earliest. That has been issued for immediately for 100 posts now that has been issued.
No, you have sanctioned 848.
The advertisement was for 100. That also let me clarify. That's the initially first
So
advertisement.
if you take 1 year for 100, you will take 8 years for 848.
First stage, because we are recalculating what is the exact number required in the state. That work is going on. Because initially we thought large number of teachers are required. However, upon examination of the requirement,
It's very unfortunate that these children are not taken care of by the state.
In fact, the 7th March order last line says very important. It is made clear that those states where posts have already been sanctioned like Chhattisgarh should immediately start the selection process. So
Where is the process now? Tell us that.
There is no process, my lord, in the state of Chhattisgarh.
state must be over.
They only advertised for the post, for total 100 posts and mentioned nothing else.
When was the advertisement?
There are more than 75,000.
When was the advertisement?
24/9/24.
Sanctions. The advertisement had.
This 24/9/24 is the advertisement or the notification identifying 848 posts. What is this date?
24/9/24 is the date of notification.
What does that notification say? That we have created
Yes, 848 posts.
This is not the advertisement calling for
They
advertisement.
say that we will do it.
What is the date of the advertisement?
29 July 2025.
That's the advertisement for.
Where do we find?
Para 11 of the affidavit is filed for.
You haven't mentioned
You
that.
haven't mentioned that.
Is the date of advertisement.
What, advertisement complied. Let us get the date here. What is the date?
29 July 25.
29/7/25.
29/7/25 for 100 vacancies.
Yes. 1800, yes. 100.
How many applications received?
From the Public Service Commission, so I have to get the exact number. It is under with the Public Service Commission.
That's why
Lip service, mere lip service.
That's why the Lord concrete 15 July order that call the chief secretaries, stroke secretaries in case there is no compliance. 15 July order will kindly be seen.
Okay, just make a header. Chhattisgarh. What was the earlier submission of Mr. Natraj? Just read it out. Mr. Natraj, Learned Additional Solicitor General, appearing for the state of Chhattisgarh, submits that there are no contractions. So it is further submitted by Mr. Natraj that advertisement for filling up 100 vacancies was issued on 29 July 2025.
24.
29 July?
Advertisement is July 25. Notification is 24. I'm so sorry.
Advertisement for filling up 100 vacancies. We are saying that was issued on 29 July 2025. However, he is presently not in a position to indicate the number of applications received pursuant to such advertisement. So, be that as it may, we require the state of Chhattisgarh to complete the process of selection as early as possible, but not later than 31st October 2025.
And I
So far as 100 vacancies, please do it as a first step.
there are 150 contracted teacher as per my instruction from the association, my lord, because I represented the RCA association.
And
of
Mr.
Chhattisgarh.
Kaustav, what you are submitting is something which is contrary to the instructions
Yes, my lord.
given to the solicitor. You have to then show certain documents that you are an RCI qualified candidate who has been working on a contractual basis or an ad hoc basis.
For the association, my lord. And I
This record for Chhattisgarh under the heading of Chhattisgarh, Mr. Kaustav Shukla, Land Council appears for so and so association. Give the name.
for the RCI Trained Teacher Association of Chhattisgarh.
He denies the submission advanced on behalf of the state that there are no contractual oblique ad hoc teachers employed in the state of Chhattisgarh. The association shall be at liberty to file an affidavit placing on record documents to show that some of its members are indeed employed on contractual stroke ad hoc basis. Let such affidavit be filed by 4 weeks from date with advance copy to Mr. Natarajas Jr., Mr. Swensu. Para, in the event upon perusal of the affidavit, the state of Chhattisgarh finds the contents to be true. The order dated 7th March 2025 insofar as the same relates to contractual stroke ad hoc teachers shall be complied with by the state. Very well. Next, Meghalaya.
Fresh calculation, kindly record it. Fresh calculation process is underway. That's also underway.
This under process I've been hearing for last 5 to 6 years.
No, fresh
I'm
calculation.
saying my statement is am I correct?
Misunderstood.
Pending process.
Solicitor appearing for us. What fresh?
The entire, how many actual number of teachers are required in terms of the ratio? There is a ratio.
We are now confining our scrutiny only to filling up this 100. Whether it is 848 or 748 or 648 or 1048, you do your exercise. But at least fill up this 100.
Number might go up. That would just
So 848 can go up to 1000, but at least fill up 100. The compliance affidavit shall be filed by 7th November 2025. Next, Meghalaya.
October.
We are giving time till 31st October. So by 7th November, they will file a compliance affidavit. Compliance affidavit with copy to the amicus. Next, Meghalaya. Yes.
I hope Meghalaya Council is here.
Yes.
No, Meghalaya, what the affidavit says is number of sanctioned posts is 283. What's going to make a mark on that?
283, yes.
So, indeed, they have come out with a notification on 30th July, that is pursuant to 7th March order.
This is identification of posts.
Yes.
Sanction.
Sanction post.
Sanction posts.
Yes.
Now, where is the advertisement for?
Advertisement not complied.
Advertisement till now because there were 106 contractual teachers. So selection committee was screening committee was constituted on 16th of April to screen those candidates for all the eligibility criteria. And in fact, very few of them were qualified by teachers eligibility test. We have relaxed that also. So regular
No, did they have RCI qualification? Everyone had.
106 had them, or 125, but 106 had. So the screening committee is screening them for eligible candidates. Recommendations will be made for their appointment, and whatever the leftover posts will be, then only that it will be advertised.
Meghalaya. The Land Council appearing for the state of Meghalaya submits that 283 sanctioned posts have been created. 283 posts have been sanctioned for the purpose of appointment of special teachers, and a notification to this effect dated 30th July 2025 has been issued. He further submits that there are 125 contractual teachers who have the requisite qualification,
106 minutes out of
106 who have the requisite qualification of requisite certificate issued by the RCI, Rehabilitation Council of India. RCI would be rehabilitation. The process to screen these 106 candidates is in progress, and a final decision as to whether these 106 teachers should be regularized or not would be taken by
instruction, government will take it, my lords, it's 5th of August affidavit. So, I'll, in your.
By 31st August, say by 31st August 2025. By 31st October 2025. It is also submitted that after filling up such number of posts by contractual teachers who are to be regularized, the remaining posts shall be filled up upon issuing appropriate advertisement in compliance with the order of this court dated 7th March 2025. Stop. A compliance affidavit shall be filed by 7th of November 2025.
Then also may come to Jharkhand.
Next, Jharkhand.
According to the affidavit, my lords, which is 5 or 6.
Who is for Jharkhand? Huh? Where is she? Achha, let's pass over Jharkhand. Come to Bihar.
Bihar is, my lord, sanctioned post is
779.
Yes. And the notification they have complied, my lords. Appointment, they also said that we will qualify, RCI qualify will appoint. Advertisements, they have also complied. They have not mentioned about contractual and how many teachers.
Achha, what is the date of advertisement? June? Give the exact date. 19 June 25. How many vacancies have been advertised?
Lordship, 7,279.
All.
Yes, Your Lordship, we have set aside 816 posts for the contractual workers in case the screening committee.
So what is the figure that has been advertised?
Your Lordship, the post is for 7279, but we are not releasing the results subject to the verification of the contractual workers by the contractual teachers by the street.
What was the last date for making applications?
Your Lordship, the last date for making application was 28/7/2025.
287.
28/7/2025.
28/7 was the last date. How many applications have you received?
Instructions in that.
When did you file the affidavit?
11th August 2025.
So by this time you should have known how many applications have been received.
We didn't receive-
Why? These are little things we have to produce. Huh? Huh? No, existing teachers here on contractual basis. So he says that about 800 teachers are there who are working on. Just 1 minute. Why haven't you stated the number in your affidavit about contractual teachers?
Your Lordship, it's in paragraph number 8,
What is the number?
816.
16.
816.
816.
Fair number in the affidavit.
It's-
Well, we take it as a slip on your part, Mr. Abaikas. 816, just confirm paragraph.
Which affidavit are you reading?
August 2001.
Is it there?
July. So we have received July 25 affidavit. We have not
There is
received.
a- also filed in 11th August 2025 after.
I have the 14th of July 25 affidavit. That is in para 11.
Paragraph 11.
Your Lordship, even in the previous affidavit, I have made out the 816 posts. There.
Take it from me. Para 11.
Your 14th July has no paragraph 11. It ends at para 10.
That affidavit.
Your Lordship, the subsequent one, 11th August.
11th August, दिखाइए. You got it?
That affidavit not just helping me. So, para 11. Eight 116.
And even 11th August.
So from paragraph 11, contractual teachers. What about the advertisement? You have stated in para 8.
Is it?
That they are compliant. Advertisement.
So Bihar लिखिए. That council appearing for the state of Bihar refers to the affidavit dated 8th August 2025 and submits that 7279 posts of special teachers have been have been sanctioned and notified on 27th